software which used to write the codes. There are many other code editor available on the web like Sublime, Brackets, Notepad++, Atom and many others. But in this course I will use Visual Studio Code Editor. Right guys, so let's get started to understand how we can download and install Visual Studio Code Editor. Open your favorite browser and search on the address bar Visual Studio Code. Then you are able to see the first link has appeared with the name of code.visualstudio.com. Open this link and then you are able to see the screenshot of the Visual Studio Code Editor and also download button. I am using Windows 10, so I just click on this button, but if you have another operating system or another PC like Mac OS or any other operating system like Linux, you can select anyone as you like this Linux and Mac. Okay, so in my case I'm using Windows 10, so I just click on this button and then you need to wait a couple of seconds to display the basically download link. Click OK and select your location or path and save and just click to start download. I don't need to download it because I have already downloaded it. I go to my program file and this is my Visual Studio Code Editor setup. I double click on it and click to yes, next, accept, next, and select the create a desktop icon and I select the add open with code, this option. If you want to use another option you can do that, but I just write the 3 check marks like create a desktop icon, open with, and add to path and click next, install. Then you need to wait a couple of seconds to install the Visual Studio Code Editor on your computer, and then you are able to after installing, then you are able to use Visual Studio Code Editor to write the codes. Right guys, it is best application software, and this application introduced by Microsoft. It is best code editor. Also I have been using Visual Studio Code Editor for 1 year, so I need to wait a couple of seconds. Okay, just click finish. Now we have done the installation of the Visual Studio Code Editor. Right guys, here this is a interface of the Visual Studio Code Editor, and I will install many extensions like display the icons and write the whole codes like HTML. So I go to extension tab and here the 3 extensions already installed because I have already installed HTML snip, and this is a CSS class extension with the name of IntelliSense for CSS class names, and Visual Code icons. It will use to display the icons which file are, for example, I go to new and save this file, select desktop and write that file name index.html. then you are able to see the icon has appeared. It means this is a HTML file, right guys? And HTML snip it will use to write the whole code. For example, I write HTML5 and press or enter, then you are able to see the whole code appeared on my code editor. Right guys, so I hope you are understood as well. Thank you very much for watching. See you next lecture, guys. Hello guys, welcome back. In previous lecture we have learned how we can download and install Visual Studio Code Editor. In this video I'm going to teach you how you can download and configure Bootstrap 4. So let's get started to understand. Open your favorite browser. I open Google Chrome and I search on the address bar Bootstrap, and then you are able to see the first link has appeared, getbootstrap.com. Open this link and then you are able to see the two download buttons appeared, left side and right side on the corner. I click on the left side button. In this page you are able to see the compiled CSS and JavaScript project. In this project have two folders, CSS folder and JavaScript folder. Under the CSS folder have many other CSS files. Under the JavaScript folder have a JavaScript file, right? So I click on the compiled CSS and JS folder. This version. Click to download button and I select the location or path on my F drive, English tutorial, and I select web designing, and this is my Bootstrap project. I select this location and say start to download, and I click to open folder and I right click and extract the zip folder, and I remove the Bootstrap 4 zip file. Right guys, here you can see it, two folders available, JS and CSS. So I open the CSS folder. Under the CSS folder have many other files, CSS files. Which file is best to use Bootstrap classes? I prefer you need to use bootstrap.css, and size of this file 171 KB, and many other files available like bootstrap.min 139 KB. This and this file are same, but you will easily find the CSS properties on the bootstrap.css file. I right click it and then open this file on code editor, and then you are able to see the whole code are readable, right? You will easily change anything as you like. But I open bootstrap.min.css file in the code editor, and then you are able to see the whole code are compressed. You can't read the any one property on this file, right? So I prefer you use bootstrap.css file. The file size is 171 KB. So I remove the whole files without bootstrap.css, and I go to JavaScript folder. Under the JavaScript folder I have many other files. I select basically bootstrap.js file, Control A, select all files, and Control, and I select this file. Without this file I will remove the whole files, right? I press delete button, then you are able to see the whole file has been deleted, right? Now we have successfully downloaded the Bootstrap CSS and JavaScript files. I will make another folder and write the folder name Bootstrap Tutorials, right? Under this folder I will move the CSS and JavaScript files, folders. Okay, now I drag and drop this folder on the code editor with the name of Visual Studio Code. Okay, I drag and just drop the folder. Just a minute. Select, and I no, don't save. Okay, now you are able to see the Bootstrap folder available under the Visual Studio Code editor. Then we are able to see the CSS folder. Under the CSS folder have CSS files, and under the JavaScript folder have JavaScript file. Right now I will make another file under the main, I mean this folder, sorry, and write the file name basic.html. right, I remove the whole other files, I mean in other files, and I write the HTML file and hit enter. Right, then I will change the title of this file basic bootstrap classes, and we need to include the files like CSS and JavaScript. So I use link relation style sheet href, and this is my file available under the Bootstrap Tutorials folder, and now the CSS file available under the CSS folder. So I need to write the CSS folder name and then file name. The file name is bootstrap.css, so I write the bootstrap.css and I close this line. Now another file we need to include like JavaScript, so I use script src source, and I use JS folder name and file name bootstrap.js. Now we have done included the two files CSS and JavaScript, but we need to include many other files which use all Bootstrap 4 features like glyph icons, tooltips, JavaScript and jQuery usage. So after downloading and configure the Bootstrap CSS file and JS files, we need to include jQuery file. So I open the code editor, I mean a browser, sorry guys, and I search the jQuery, and I go to download jQuery, and I select the compressed or uncompressed. You can choose anyone as you liked, but select the version slim. Okay, not select the production or development version, select the slim version and select the file to download it. Now we have done the download jQuery file, and I select show in folder, and then you need to wait a couple of seconds. Okay, I got the jQuery file and go to my project Bootstrap and JS folder. Under the JS folder I paste the jQuery file and I change the name, and I just write jQuery. I just write the Bootstrap jQuery and I copy the whole name, right, and I go to code editor. After the CSS file I call this file script source. Okay guys, we need to include, I mean close the script tag on here. Okay, and I remove the backslash sign on here. Then I call js.bootstrap, I mean I paste the file name. Okay, we have done the jQuery file include on the Bootstrap project. Right now another thing we need to do, glyph icon or font awesome font, I mean fonts, and proper JS file. Okay, so first I find the proper JS file and open the proper.js file. I go to back, I search the proper.js file and go to github.com proper.js file. This is a GitHub website. Open this website and I find, no, I think I need to go on the Bootstrap, I mean proper.js official website, and I go to, I will find basically download a link. Okay, go to GitHub. Okay, now in this website you are able to see the many other files available, but we need to download proper.js file. Okay, where is the proper.js file? Go to below. Now guys, you can see here unpackage proper.js file. Open this link. Now this is your proper.js file. You need to select all, copy the whole code and open your code editor and go to JS folder. Under the JS folder I create another file and I write the file name proper.js and paste the whole code, right, and click to save. Then the next step, you need to include proper.js file on your main project. So I write script source js, this is my folder name, and file name proper.js, right. Now finally we need to include glyph icon and another script. Another script is used to display the tooltips. Okay, so I go to Bootstrap website and I go to documentation and search tooltip. Okay, now go to below and copy this function, just copy this function. Okay, and go to your proper.js file or many other JS file. After the close, terminator, you need to enter the code tooltip, right. Then you are able to use tooltip. Okay, now another thing you need to do is glyph icon, font awesome. So I think this video is too long. Okay, I will teach you how you can use font awesome, how you can include the font awesome in this project. Then we have, we will done the configure Bootstrap in our project. So guys, open your favorite browser and search on the address bar cdn Bootstrap cdn, right, cdn. Now this is a website, Bootstrap cdn. Open this website. In this website you are able to see the font awesome link appeared on the menus section. Open click this link and copy this file, URL, and open new tab and paste the URL. This is your font awesome CSS file, CSS properties. Select all, Ctrl A and copy the code or properties and go to code editor and under the CSS file I will make another file, fonts.css, right, and paste the whole code, save. Then we need to include this file. After the CSS file I need to include link, relation, style sheet and a ref, css, this is a folder name, and fonts.css. Now finally we need to include, guys, font awesome folder. So open your favorite browser and search on the Google Fonts awesome for Bootstrap GitHub, right? Okay, this is a link, github.com/fontawesome/fontawesome. Open this link and then you need to download the zip folder. Okay, and select your location or path. I select location desktop and save and start to download. Then you need to wait a couple of seconds to download the font awesome. Right guys, this is the final step to configure Bootstrap. The whole process are offline. You will use the Bootstrap offline without internet, and you will make a project without internet. So I think this is the best way to use Bootstrap. I do not use the online link to write the codes or display the font awesome icons or build the projects. Okay, I close the and go to my desktop. This is the font awesome. I cut the folder and I go to my project. Where is my project? This is my project, and paste the font awesome folder. Right click it and extract the folder. Under this folder we need to copy or find the fonts folder. Okay guys, that you need to wait a couple of seconds to extract the font awesome. Okay, under this folder I find the folder fonts, copy the folder and paste folder on the project Bootstrap. Okay, then we have done the install Bootstrap completely. You will be able to use any Bootstrap features like JavaScript, jQuery, tooltips, pop-up boxes, and many other features. You can do that. You can use it step by step. I will teach you how you can do that. Right guys, so I remove the project font awesome.zip file, and we have done the configure each CSS file and also Bootstrap files. So I hope you are understood as well. Thank you very much for watching. See you next lecture guys. Hello guys, welcome back. In previous lecture we have configured the CSS and JavaScript files. In this video I will teach you how you can use container and container fluid class to design a responsive website. Right, the container class is used to make a responsive center-based website, and container fluid class is used to make a responsive full page website. Right, how you can use it? That's very simple. Write the div tag and I just assign the class container. Under this div you will be able to make a responsive website, make a responsive center-based website. Right guys, so I will use h2 tag and I use the container class in Bootstrap. Save and open the browser and refresh the page. Now guys, you are able to see my text has been appeared on the browser. It is a center base. I decrease the size of the browser, then you are able to see my text has been appeared on the center base. Right, this is the only text. You will design a navigation and header, footer, right side, left side. You can do that. I will teach you on later step by step, but you should be use container class. Okay, more than website you have seen the center base. I will show you the example. My website, I go to my website and you are able to see my website or center base. Okay, I decrease the size, then you are able to see my website is a center base. Okay, I close my website Now another class available under the in the Bootstrap, the class name is class container hyphen sign and fluid. Under this class, under this div, you will be able to make a responsive full page website. I copy the h2 tag and paste here. Just a minute guys, and I change the container fluid class. Save and open the browser, refresh the page. Okay, now guys, you are able to see my second text has been appeared on the browser, but this text is a full page. Under the container fluid class, you will be able to make a full page responsive website. Okay, now I will show you another example. My website, I go to my website and I go to my dashboard. This is the basically guys full page. Now you are able to see my panel are displayed in full page, right? This is a basically a WordPress website, so I just tell you how you can use container and container fluid class to design a responsive, center-based and also full page website. You can use any one class to design your own application or website responsive, right guys? So this is a center-based website, and this is a basically a full page website. Those are only text. I just tell you how you can use container and container fluid class. Now another thing you need to know, for example, I want to use my personal CSS class. How I can use it? That's very simple. There are many ways. I will tell you two basic ways you can use it to use your personal design, like background color, change the background color, and use margin padding. You can use many properties in CSS in the Bootstrap, your own classes or IDs. Okay, but class is available, so I just write style. This is a inline class. I use inline CSS, sorry guys, and I use background gray. Save and open the browser, refresh the page. Now you are able to see my first text or container class background has been changed. Now I decrease the size. You are able to see this is the center page website. Okay guys, now I will write the style and change another background color on here. I'll write yellow and open the browser, refresh the page. Now you are able to see my second container fluid class background has been changed. Okay, now guys, you are able to see this is my container fluid class. Okay, this is the first way. Now the second way is I remove the inline class, inline CSS, and I will make another class. Save in the browser, refresh the page. Background color has been removed, right? Now I go to my CSS folder. Under this folder I make another file, enter the file name and write the extension .css and link up this file with this document. Link, and this is the folder name, this is my file name, and I write the ID on here. I do not use class because class already defined on here. I assign the ID. Okay, and I write the ID name content. Okay, copy the ID name and go to your own CSS file. This is the ID, so I write the hash sign and ID name and write the square brackets, and I wanna change the background color. right, save. In the browser, refresh the page, you are able to see my container div has been, background color has been changed. Now I'm gonna change the text and text color. I'll use color, guys, sorry. I'll write the white. So in the browser, right guys, now you are able to see my text has been changed. Text color has been changed. Now I assign this ID same on the another div. So and open the browser, refresh the page. Now guys, you are able to see my background color and text color has been changed. Okay guys, so this is a short video all about how you can use container and your own CSS class or on CSS properties. So I hope you are understood as well. Thank you very much for watching. See you next lecture, guys. Hello guys, welcome back. In previous lecture we have discussed all about container and container fluid class. In this video I will teach you some important bootstrap classes. Now you are able to see, guys, I have written the basically div tag and I assigned the class container. Under the container class, this div, I have written many HTML text and also text, right? Now you are able to see whole text and different HTML tags available. I do not use bootstrap classes, so I will tell you how you can use bootstrap classes to perform the different tasks, right? Okay guys, so I have already opened the this file on the browser, and the text, heading text, and also heading text, paragraph text, and many other text available on the browser, right? So we will use bootstrap classes to perform the different tasks, right? So I open the code editor and I go to a book and I write the class on here. This is basically heading 1 class. Heading tags in HTML 1 2 3 4 5 6. I want to use bootstrap class to assign the heading 1 2 and 3. I can do that. How? This is a heading 4, right? This is a heading 4 and this is a heading 4. This is a, I think, too small. I want to use bootstrap class to increase the size of the heading 4. I can do that. How? I write the simple class h2 or h3. I can do that, or h1. Alright, h1, and save the document, open the browser and refresh the page, and you are able to see, guys, the heading for text has been changed, right? This is a heading class available in the bootstrap 4. Now I will write the another class h2, open the browser, refresh the page. Okay, now the same way available on here. This is the display section. Under the display section I have written 4 display headings, right? Heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, and heading 4. I will use heading classes, display classes, to display the text on the browser with different size. Okay, so I write the class and write the display 1 and save, open the browser and refresh the page. This is the heading 1. Okay, and I have written the display 1 class. I will use same display and -2, and I use display -3, and I use class display -4. Those are display classes in the bootstrap. Okay, save and open the browser, refresh the page. this is a heading 1 and I have assigned the display 1 class on here, display 2 class, display 3 and display 4 class. Right now I go to my normal paragraph text. This is a normal paragraph text. I have written only paragraph text. Here you can see it. Okay, now this is another paragraph text. Here you can see it, and this is another same paragraph text appear on the browser, but I will use Bootstrap class to change the font color, I mean font family. So I go to my code editor, and this is the lead. Under the lead, I'll write class simple lead and save. Open the browser, refresh the page. Okay guys, you can see here this is a after using Bootstrap class lead, and this is a normal text, right? So those are different classes. Now this is the style classes in a Bootstrap: bold, normal and text. I go to code editor and I go to below, and here those are simple paragraph text, I mean used paragraph tag. I wanna display this text, I mean those text on the browser strong. Okay, so I write the font wet bold, save. In the browser, refresh the page. Right now I will this is the only normal class, I mean normal text. You can also use normal class in Bootstrap. And this is a italic. I wanna use italic class, I can do that. I just write the font white italic, save. Open the browser and refresh the page. Where is the problem? Font white italic, I think that's perfect, but why? Okay, I save, and again I go to again. I think I make a mistake. Font white italic. I think I need to remove this weight, because I don't need to write the weight. Okay, go to browser and for the page. Okay guys, you are able to see the third text, I mean 1, 2 and third text has been changed, and it display the italic. Okay, now those are text transformer. Those are upper class, lower class and capitalize, I mean simple text. I will use different classes to perform the different tasks, like upper class to change the lower class, and those are lower class text, and I will use Bootstrap class to change the lower class to upper class, and those are also lower class text. I will use Bootstrap class to lower class to capitalize. Okay, I go to browser first. Here you are able to see first, second and third. I go to code editor and write the class. Those are basically upper class classes, I mean upper class text. I will use text lower case, save. Open the browser and for the page. Okay, now you can use same process, just change the second word, like uppercase. Right guys, and now finally I use class text capitalize. Okay, capitalize. Okay, save. Okay guys, you are able to see the third text are capitalized. Now this is another class available in the Bootstrap for block quotes. This is a normal text, right? After using block quotes, here this is a normal class. I use class, just write block quote, save and open the browser and refresh the page. Okay, this is a block quote class in the Bootstrap. You can also use block quote align, like left, right, center. You can do that. I go to below. This is another block quote text. I use class. First I use block quote and then I just write the text right, or text left, or text center. I can do that. I write the text center, refresh the page. Okay guys, so I think I need to write many other classes on here, like block quotes with footer in Bootstrap, list in Bootstrap, list in Bootstrap also. Okay, I go to code editor and this is my basically second block quote. I use class block quote. Okay, and I assign the text align right. Then this is the footer tag. Okay, I can use class block quote hyphen footer, save, open the browser and refresh the page. Okay guys, you are able to see this is our text aligned and also footer class available on here. Now let me show you the another example, like list. This is a list in Bootstrap. Here UL and allied HTML tags, those are bullets appeared on the browser. Okay, but I will use Bootstrap class to remove them. Okay, so I go to UL and write the class and I use style and I think I need to guys write the list and styled. Okay, save, open the browser and refresh the page. Okay guys, now bullets are removed. Okay, now here this is another list available on here. I wanna display those text in the same line, so I will use another Bootstrap class. Here this is a UL tag. After the UL tag you need to write the class and write the list item list inline, sorry. Okay, after using list inline, then you need to write the class on each li tag, list item list inline item. Okay, use same class on the another li tag, list online item, save, open the browser, refresh the page. Okay guys, you are able to see the whole li text bullets have been removed. Now the whole text appeared on the same line. So those are different Bootstrap classes. I hope you are understood as well. Thank you very much for watching. See you next lecture guys. Hello guys, welcome back. In previous lecture we have discussed all about text align classes in Bootstrap. In this video I'm gonna teach with you float and position classes in Bootstrap. So let me show you how you can do that. Those are different HTML tags and also text available in this document, and I open this file on the browser. Here you can see it, right? So I will use different classes to perform the different tasks. First of all, we must know the float class. Those are 3 divs, right? And those divs text appeared on the left side on the browser, right? But I will use float class to change the align on the each text or each div, right? I go to code editor. The default div position display on the browser left side, but I will use float class to change the position. I used 3 different float align, like float left and class float right, and finally you can use float none. Okay, save the document, open the browser and refresh the page. Okay guys, you are able to see the second div position is appeared on the right side. Those classes available in the responsive type, like small screen, medium screen, large screen. You will be able to use anyone as you like, right? I will tell you how you can use it. I go to code editor and I use class float sm and use the position or align. I use same class md medium screen and I use float lg means large screen, and finally I use float XL right. XL means extra large, right? Open the browser, refresh the page. Okay, now those are different align appeared on the right side, but I decrease the size of the browser, then you will be able to see to the fourth div text has been changed the position to right side to left side, and I again decrease the size. Okay, now third is changed the position, and fourth fourth. Okay, now you will be able to use same classes and change the position on the each div. Float sm left, class float md left, class float lg left, and then finally you need to write the float xl none. So, but I need to write the same classes without align. I write the none. Okay, so you can use an for different purpose to design the web application or website responsive and attractive. Float XL and none. Save, open the page, browser, and refresh the page. Okay, I decrease the size of the browser. Okay guys, you are able to see the same position available on the browser. You can use anyone as you like. Now let me show you the another class in the Bootstrap. It is very important, clear fix. I go to code editor, and those are basically 2 buttons, float left and float right, float left and float right, and those buttons available under the div tag. Here, this is a div starting and closing. I use position, class float left and class float right. Save and open the browser and refresh the page. Okay, the button position have been changed, but you can see here the text appeared under the button. It is not clear. User will view this website or this web application. So how you can fix it? That's very simple. You need to use clear fix class to set up it. Under the this div, I use simple class clear fix. Save and open the browser, refresh the page. Okay guys, right now the next thing is fixed. You have seen or not, I will show you the example about this topic. Static position. I know this tab is not available, but I will show you the example on here. I go to code editor and I use the class fixed and I assign the align. Which type is fixed, those text I have written top. Save and open the browser. Then you will be able to see where is the text. Fixed text top will appear on the top on the browser. Okay, now you will be able to use align text center. Save and refresh the page. I scroll down, then you will be able to see the text is stable on the same position, right? The same thing available in the static fixed sticky, but I use sticky top. Then I go to my browser and refresh the page. No difference between appeared on here, but I copy the text and paste many times. Okay, save, open the document and refresh the page. But I need to write paste another time, couple of time text to display on here. Okay, here couple of text, but I didn't need to write another time, many time text. So I save the document and refresh the page. Now I go to below, then you are able to see sticky text appeared on the front on the text, right? Here you can see it. You can also use the position, write the text center. Save. Okay, now I go to above and then the text has been available in the same position. After reading the document like text, like paragraph, I go to below, then you are able to see the sticky text appeared on the above, front on the text. Okay, now the same thing available on here, class fixed bottom, and I use text center. Save, and this is basically a final text. I refresh the page. Okay, and I go to above, then you are able to see the fixed bottom text appeared on the bottom side, and above fixed top text appeared on the top side. And I go to below, and this is a sticky text. I read the text, then you are able to see this text is attached with another text. So I hope you are understood as well. Thank you very much for watching. See you next lecture, guys. Hello guys, welcome back. In previous lecture we have discussed all about float and position classes in Bootstrap. In this video I'm gonna teach with you colors and background in Bootstrap, how you can use text color and background color in Bootstrap. So I have written the basic HTML tags and also text, and this file open on the browser. Then I will use bootstrap classes, different bootstrap classes to perform the different tasks like change the font color and also background color, right? So first of all, I start on the use text color. First step, yeah, write the class, and I use just text and enter the class name, I mean text primary. And then I save this document and open the browser and refresh the page. Okay, the text color has been changed. Now you will be able to use many other classes, text secondary, and I will use text success class, text info class, text warning class, text danger. Those are different classes in Bootstrap. You can use anyone as you like, but I just tell you how you can use them to change the font color, light. Okay, text dark, and finally I use text white. Save the document in the browser and refresh the page. Right guys, you are able to see the different color appeared on my document, different color, right? So you will be able to use another class to change the background color, but I first write the background color on here, then I will use another classes to change the background color and also text. I can do that. So here those are different divs, and I open the browser, then you are able to see the whole divs text appeared on here. I will use same classes but change the first word. This is a text and hyphen sign, then I use white, dark, light. In this background section you will be able to use class BG, then use anyone, I mean a color, for example primary, secondary, success, info, warning, danger. You can do that. First step, you need to write the BG, means background color. Okay, so I use same class, I mean same name, BG secondary class, BG success, and class BG info, and I use class BG warning, and then I use class BG danger, then I use class BG light, and I use class BG dark, and finally I use class BG white. Save the document, open the browser and refresh the page. Okay guys, you are able to see the each div text background color has been changed. Now I am able to use another class to change the text, or use another class, for example capitalization, uppercase, lowercase, change the line of the text. I can do that. I go to my div section, like those are different divs, so I wanna use change the font text, I mean text color, so I write the text white. Save, open the browser and refresh the page. Okay, now I can write the text uppercase, right? I can use text white, another class. Okay, now you can use multiple classes in each HTML tag, like paragraph tag or div tag. You can do that, right guys? So those are different classes for change the background color and text color. Now finally I will use a very helpful class which used to visible or invisible your text. Now I go to my browser and then you are able to see hello text appeared or word appeared on my browser, but I will use bootstrap class to disable the text. I use a class invisible, save, and then open the browser, refresh the page. Right guys, so those are different classes which you use to change the different color in the text and also change the background color. I hope you are understood as well. Thank you very much for watching. See you next lecture guys. Hello guys, welcome back. In previous lecture we have discussed all about colors and background. In this video I'm gonna teach with you margin and padding classes in Bootstrap. Right now I have already written HTML tag and also some text. In this document have many HTML tags. I will use Bootstrap classes to include the margin, left, right, top, bottom, padding, and also many other classes. And now this document I have opened on the browser. Here you can see it. Now let me show you how you can use the Bootstrap classes. First of all, we will use margin bottom class. So in the HTML tag h1 I use class and I write MB means margin bottom. The minimum number is 0 and maximum number is 5. You can use any one number as you like, right? So I use margin bottom 0 and BG primary text white. Save the document and open the browser, refresh the page. Right, margin bottom 0. I will use the MB1 BG primary text white. The same number same class I use, just change the number. Text white class MB3 BG primary key primary, sorry guys, text white MB4 BG primary text white. Now finally I use MB margin bottom BG primary text white. Save and then open the browser, refresh the page. Right guys, different margin bottom numbers result appeared on here. Okay guys, the same way available to margin top, just change the MT. Single character is same, second character is changed, means margin top. MB means margin bottom and MT means margin top. So I use BG success text white MT 0 number. This is an minimum number and maximum number is 5. So I use the same class, just change the number. Text white MT2 class BG success text white MT4 3 class BG success text white MT4. I think I need to remove these. Okay, finally I use BG success text white MT5. Save and then open the browser, refresh the page. Okay, different numbers margin top result appeared on the page. Now the same way available margin left and right, just change the class name. Class name is margin left means ML and margin right means class name is mr. So this is a span tag. In this span tag I use class bg info text white. I write the mr means margin white 5. The maximum number is 5, so I use maximum number, and we want to use the minimum number are 1 2 3. You can use it, right? So I go to another span tag and use pg info text white. I just change the different background color, and also text ml means margin left. Save. Open the browser, refresh the page, margin right and margin left. Okay, now the same way available, you will be able to use the class name is mx to use margin left and right using single class. Okay, so this is a paragraph tag. Under the paragraph tag I use mx5 means margin left and right, the maximum number is 5, and I use bg primary text white. Save and open the browser, refresh the page. Okay, margin right and left. The same way available on here, margin top and bottom. Just write the single class name. The class name is my. Write the my to use margin top and bottom. I use class my5 bg danger text white. Save and then open the browser, refresh the page. Okay, top and bottom using single class name is my. Okay guys, do you want to use the left right top bottom margin using single class? You can do that. The class name is write just class and write the m means left right top bottom margin. M means margin, and write the hyphen sign 5. Then you will be able to see the left right top bottom margin will appear on the browser. Save and then open the browser, refresh the page. Here, but I use bg info primary. I use primary text white. Save. Okay, margin right left top bottom. I remove m5. Save and refresh the page. Okay, the normal size is paragraph size is, you can see it, no difference between each paragraph. This is also paragraph tag. Okay, here you can see it. After using m5, save and refresh the page. Okay, now the same way available on here, padding class name is pb. Pb means padding bottom, pt means padding top, and the py means padding top and bottom, px means left and right. So let me show you how you can use it. Just write the class and just write the pb 0, the minimum number is 0, and I use the bg success text white class pb1 bg success text white class pb2 and bg success text white class pb3 bg success text white. class pb4 bg success text white, class pb5 bg success text white, save, and then open the browser and refresh the page. Right guys, padding bottom, the minimum number is 0 and maximum number is 5. You are able to see difference between each number to display the size or text after applying the padding bottom class in Bootstrap. Now the same way available on here, padding top. Just change the class name pt0. I use bg dark and text white. The same class I use, just change the number, class pt1 I mean 2 sorry bg dark text white, class pt3 bg dark text white, text pt4 bg dark text white. Finally I use class pt5 bg dark text white. That's it, save, and then open the browser, refresh the page. Padding top, okay, 0 and maximum number is 5. Okay, now you will be able to use the same way to just change the class name to enter the padding left and right. Okay, the padding left PL means padding left, PR means padding right. Those are different classes in Bootstrap. So I use guys the class PR means padding right 5 and bg success text white, right? And this is basically padding span tag. I use PL class PL5 bg success text white, save, and then open the browser, refresh the page. Right, padding right, padding left. Now the same way available using single class to enter the padding left and right. You can do that. Just write the px class name to include the padding left and right. So I use class px5 bg danger and text white, save, open the browser, refresh the page. Right, padding right and left. But I will use the this class on the under this span tag, so it's better for margin right and margin left, both sides, left and right. Okay guys, right and left. Py class is used to include the padding top and bottom. Right, this single class name class py and phi, this is a maximum number, and I use bg primary text white, save, refresh the page. Top and bottom. Now I will use basically guys I use the padding each side, so I write just a class, write the p and enter the number. I use bg dark text white, save, open the browser, refresh the page. All side, top, bottom, left, right. Now the final step is center align. This is a normal div. I will use class mx-ito then we will be able to see this div text will appear on the center, but we need to include the manual class. I will tell you. I'll just write the bg success text white. I save the document, then I refresh the page. No different to display the text on the center. Why? Because we need to include the manual class to include the width style. I use width 600 or 300. You can write any number as you like. Save. Refresh the page. Okay. Now I'm gonna use margin left right. Yeah, I can do that. py 5, I mean top bottom. Okay, top bottom, and left right px 5 save. Okay, I wanna use m y save. Okay, now those are different HTML bootstrap classes which used to include the margin and width, margin and padding. I hope you are understood as well. Thank you very much for watching. See you next lecture, guys. Hello guys, welcome back. In previous lecture we have discussed all about margin and padding classes in Bootstrap. In this video I'm gonna teach with you width, height and border classes in Bootstrap. So I have written the HTML text and also text included in this document. I have opened this file on the browser. Here you can see it. Now we will use each Bootstrap class to check the width, height and borders. So those are different 4 divs. I will use Bootstrap classes to check the 25%, 50%, 75% and 100% width on the browser, right? So I use guys class p3 means padding 3, mb means margin bottom, and I use border background color primary, text white. You know guys, I have explained you each classes which used in previous lectures, right? So after using those classes I use w means width. Okay, and I assign the numbers. I want to display the 25%, so I save the document, open the browser and refresh the page. Okay guys, you are able to see 25%. And then I use same classes p3 margin bottom 2, bg primary, text white and w 50. Okay, save and then open the browser, refresh the page. Okay guys, you are able to see 25% result and 50% result appear on the browser. I will use another 2 classes p3 mb2 pg primary, text white, w75, and finally I use guys p3 mb2 bg primary, text white, w100. Okay, save the document, open the browser and refresh the page. Okay, you are able to see guys different width sizes available on the browser. The same way available on here to check the height. We would use height classes. Now I have 4 divs. Each div have different percentage numbers like 25. Those are text, right guys? So I will use height classes to display the different result on the browser. So I use class. I use same way like padding 3, margin bottom 2, and I use d inline block to display the result on the center, same line strength, right? And then I use h25. Okay, and I think I need to write guys bg color. bg I use success and text white. Save. Okay, I will use the same classes, just change the height number, bg success, text white, d online, block h50, and then I use guys class p3 mb2 bg success, text white, d inline, block h75. Finally I use the same class p3 mb2 bg success, text white, d align, block h100. So I have written the just change the single word, I mean character. You can see it, I use width, so I use w, and I use height class, I just assign the h, right? Those are different classes to display the different results, like margin, padding, background color, text. And the inline block, I will tell you, save the document. First I used those classes to check the result on the browser. Okay, you are able to see different result appear on the browser, but I remove the inline block on the last div, save for the page. Okay guys, you are able to see no result appear on the correctly, right? So I use the inline block to display the each result under this div. This is a div. In this div have height 300 pixel. I increase the size, save, and open the browser, refresh the page. Okay guys, you are able to see I increase or decrease the size, I assign the 100, save. Okay, now those divs, I mean those div under available under this div, so those div classes like height to display under this div. Okay, so I change the size 300, save, open the browser, refresh the page. Okay, now finally we will use bootstrap classes, I mean border classes. So guys, so first of all I use margin padding 3, margin bottom 2, bg light, and I first use the border class. This is a normal border class, save, and open the browser, refresh the page. Okay, you are able to see normal border class appear on here. Okay, now I will use another class p3 mb2 bg light. I use border, then I use space, then I use border primary, save, and then open the browser, refresh the page. Okay, now I want to display the whole sides will appear on the rounded, so I will use just class rounded, save, open the browser, refresh the page. Okay guys, you are able to see each sides are rounded. Now the same way available on here, you will be able to use same class, change the just single word. I use margin padding bg color, I mean bg light border, and then I use border secondary, then I use a border top. No, I think just a minute. Okay, rounded top, save, and then open the browser, refresh the page. Okay guys, two sides are rounded and third and fourth sides are normal. Now you will be able to use another class p3 margin padding, I mean margin and padding I use, and then I use bg light, I use border success, and then I use border bottom 0, save, open the browser, refresh the page. Two sides are, I mean top left right are border, and bottom sides are clean, I mean without border. So the same way available on here, you can use an mb2 bg light border info. Those are same way we have used on previous lectures, like to display the different result on the browser to background color like bg primary info. Those are same classes. Just write the border class bg, just write the border, then use border warning. Okay, now those are same classes, you know guys. Primary, secondary, success, info, those are different background colors, you know. I have already explained you. Just write the border class, then hyphen sign, and enter the name as you want to display the result or color on the browser. So I use same way p3 margin bottom bg light border danger, and then I use guys class p3 mb2 bg light border light, sorry, I use border light, and then finally, sorry, finally not is finally, have written finally guys, not word in this coding. So I use bg light border dark. What is problem now? Yeah, class p3 mb2 bg light border white. Save the document and then open the browser, refresh the page. Okay guys, you are able to see different border result appear on this page. So those are different classes which used to display the use the width, height, and also border. So I hope you have understood as well. Thank you very much for watching. See you in next lecture guys. Hello guys, welcome back. In previous lecture we have discussed all about width, height, and border classes in Bootstrap. In this video I'm gonna teach with you button classes in Bootstrap, right? So I have written the basic HTML tags which used to display the buttons and also links on the browser. Here there's some code available on this document or this code editor, and this document I have opened on the browser. This document file I have opened on the browser, right guys? So we will use each Bootstrap classes to display the different buttons result on the browser. So first of all, I use class btn, and then I use btn and assign the color primary. Save the document, open the browser, refresh the page. Okay, now we will be able to use the same class btn. I just change the color, btn second is there. I will use all Bootstrap classes which used to display the different colors on the browser. So I use btn success, and then I use class btn info, and then guys I use class btn warning, and then I use class btn danger, class btn light, class btn dark, and finally I will use link class which you display the link on the browser, class btn link. Okay, but you know guys, this is the button tag, right? Save the document, open the browser. This is the normal button. Okay, after including the Bootstrap classes, then you will be able to see this button will convert into link. Refresh the page. Okay, those are different buttons colors, and also you are able to see the button will have converted into link. So buttons tag in Bootstrap, right? Here you can see it, guys. Link tag, button tag, and also input tags. I will use Bootstrap classes to display the buttons on the browser. So I use, guys, class btn and assign the color like success, and I use same class btn primary, and those are input text button, right? Those are different types like button, submit, and rest. I will use class btn danger, class btn info, and then I use class btn dark, right? Save the document, open the browser, refresh the page. Okay, guys, now another thing, outline buttons classes in Bootstrap. Outline classes display the colors on the button outside. So I use same class, just change the one thing is write the btn, then you need to write the btn hyphen outline, and then assign the color. I use primary. Save. I will use each color, btn outline, secondary, and then I use class btn outline success, btn outline info, class btn outline warning, class btn outline danger, class btn outline dark, sorry, light. Finally we need to write the btn outline dark. Save the document, open the browser, refresh the page. Okay, now the another thing is, those are normal buttons, okay, you know, guys. But do you want to increase or decrease the button size using Bootstrap? You can do that. How? That's very simple. I use class btn and then btn and assign the color like success, and then I use class btn primary, and then finally I use class btn danger, right? Save the document, open the browser, refresh the page. Those are normal button size, but I will use another class like I'm gonna display the first button in large size, so I use btn lg. Okay, save, open the browser, refresh the page. Okay, now I'm gonna display this button on the small size, so I use btn sm. Save, open the browser, refresh the page. Okay, now another thing, I want to display this button in the whole document, I mean whole div size, so I just write d btn block. Save, open the browser, refresh the page, right? Now another thing, I want to display the font away sum on the button. So how I can do that, guys? Just go to font away sum official website and find the code or icon. I go to icon and search on the icon like user, and I select the user like this, and then I copy the code. This is li code, and under the li code have a class name is fa hyphen user. Okay, copy it and go to your code editor, and before the text I paste the code. Save the document, open the code editor and refresh the page. Okay guys, now the another thing is states in Bootstrap. States means active, disable, are available on this page, or click the button. Okay, so the first step is I use class btn and assign the color, and I will use this is the normal regular, okay, regular button. I use class btn primary and active, and then I use another class btn danger, and I use disable. Save, open the browser, refresh the page. Okay, this is a disable, active. Okay, without the active, this is second button. Okay, this is a normal button size, but after using active, save, open the browser, refresh the page. Okay, this is a disable. Now toggle state means I click on it, then the color will change. I will show you. After the type of the button, then I use class btn primary, and then I use after the double comma I use data toggle equal double quotation and assign the button. Save, and then open the browser, refresh the page. Okay, I click it. Okay, I again click it. This is normal, but I will change the type. I think I use doc. I will check it. Okay, I click it. I again click. This is the normal. Okay, I click it. Okay, I again click it. Okay, now those are different buttons which used to display the drop downs, and under the drop downs which display the links and many other activities. We will use them on later. So I hope you are understood as well. Thank you very much for watching. See you in next lecture, guys. Hello guys, welcome back. In previous lecture we have discussed all about basic button classes in Bootstrap. In this video I'm going to teach with you how you can use button classes to make a drop down menus, and also make group buttons and other things which you use to display the different type buttons on the browser using Bootstrap, right guys? So I will tell you how you can make drop down menus using Bootstrap classes. This is a div, right? This is a div, and this div is start and close. Under this div have one button, and another div have three links, right? This code appeared on the browser. Here you are able to see my drop down menus button and three links. I will use Bootstrap classes to make a drop down menu. How? That's very simple. First of all, you need to assign the class on the main div, class drop down. Then the next step, you need to assign the class on this button, class btn, and assign any color as you like. For example, I assign the color success. Then the next step, you need to write the drop down toggle. Finally, you need to write the after double commas data toggle, right? Toggle. Under the data toggle commas, double commas, you need to write drop down, right? Then the next step, we need to assign the class on the second div, class drop down menu, right? The first div you need to assign the class drop down class, and then the next step you need to assign the class on the button button btn and assign any color, then you need to write the drop down toggle class and use a data toggle, and under the data toggle double comma you need to write the drop down. Then the next step, you need to assign the class another div which available main div. This is the main div. Under the main div have another div. This div you need to assign the class drop down menu. Then the next step, you need to assign the class on the each link tag. Those are different links, different text links which you use to display the link on the browser. I will use them to make a drop down menu, right? So I just write drop down hyphen item. Same class I will use drop down item, and I will use class drop down item. Save the document, open the browser, refresh the page. Right guys, you are able to see the button. Under the button have 3 links, but I can't see the links which are available under the drop down menu. Why? Guys, we need to rearrange the files. I go to above, and those are different links attached in this document and 3 JavaScript files, right? One is jQuery file, one is a bootstrap, and one is a proper JS file. You need to cut the proper JS file and paste before the JavaScript file, right? Bootstrap.js file. Save, and then open the browser, refresh the page, right? I click it. Okay, you are able to see guys, 3 links appeared under the drop down menu. I click it. Okay, those are basically dummy links, guys. Now the same way available to next section like button drop down menu in Bootstrap. Those are 2 buttons. I will use Bootstrap class to make group buttons. Under the group buttons, this is one button and this is another button. I will use this button to make a drop down menu, and those buttons will attach automatically using Bootstrap classes. I will tell you, I go to my code editor and I go to below, and I use basically this is a code all about which display the 2 buttons, 4 links, 2 buttons, right, and 4 links. So first of all, I assign the class on the main div btn hyphen group, right? This is a main div class. This is a main div. Under the main div have 1 and 2 buttons, and another div have 3 links and 1 div and another links. 4 links and 1 div, right? So I assign the class on the main div btn group. Then I will assign the class on the first button class btn and btn primary. Save. Now I need to write the class another button. This is another button. I use btn primary, but I will use another button to make a drop down menu. So I need to write the drop down toggle. Then after the double commas, you need to write the data toggle, equal sign, double quotation. Under the double quotation you need to write drop down, right? Save the document. Now the next thing is you need to assign the class with another div which available on the main div. This is a main div. Under the main div have another div like this. I will assign the class drop down menu, right? After using this class, then you need to assign the class on each anchor text, anchor tag which used to display the links on the browser. You need to assign the class drop down item. I will use same class drop down item. I use class drop down item. Set. I do not use this div and other link because I will tell you another important thing which used to split the one section to two section which used on the drop down menus. I save the document and open the browser and refresh the page. Now those are two buttons which which are grouped. I click another toggle drop down menu. Under the drop down menu have 4 links, but I have assigned 3 classes, right? 1, 2, 3, and this is another link appeared under the drop down menu. I wanna make a space between this link and about me link. So what I can do, guys, this is a div. In this div I assign the class drop down divider. Then I use same class with another link at save. Open the browser and refresh the page. I click it. Okay guys, you are able to see make a space between about me and privacy policy page, right guys? So those are 3 buttons which used to display the buttons, right? I will use bootstrap classes to group them. I go to my code editor. Under the code editor I have a div. Under the div have 3 buttons. I will use class btn group. That's it. Then the next step, you need to assign the color and button class and also color. I use btn success. Then I use btn success. I can write an other name, but I just tell you how you can use them. Class btn success. So open the browser, refresh the page. Okay guys, you are able to see different button. Those are 3 buttons grouped in the button section, right guys? So now another thing you need to know is group button btn group toolbar. btn toolbar. Under this div have a 1 div, 2 div and 3rd div, right? I will use many same classes btn group, and I use margin left, margin right too, right? And then I assign the each button class btn primary, and then I use btn success. I just use same classes. Okay, class btn primary, class btn primary, and then I will use another div class btn group margin r2, right? I will use same classes, class btn primary, and then I use class btn primary. I use guys btn primary, and finally I will use same class btn group margin r left, right 2, and then I use same class btn primary. Save the document, open the browser, refresh the page. Those are different type buttons, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. I refresh the page. Okay guys, you are able to see now those are different button classes which display the different type buttons on the browser. Now the another thing you need to know, you need to write the btn group vertical, right? And I assign the same class btn primary. You want to change the btn class to change the color, you can do that. I just tell you how you can use them, right guys? So I use same classes btn primary. Save the document, open the browser, refresh the page. Okay guys, you are able to see. So those are different Bootstrap classes which use to display different type buttons on the browser. I hope you are understood as well. Thank you very much for watching. See you in next lecture, guys. Hello guys, welcome back. In previous lecture we have discussed all about buttons classes in Bootstrap. In this video I am gonna teach with you navigation classes in Bootstrap. Right guys, so I have written HTML tags which used to display the navigation bars or links on the browser. So we will use Bootstrap classes to make a navigation bars with different ways, right? So here you can see it, this is a navigation tag. Under the navigation tag have a div tag. Under a div tag have a link tag and also UL, li and also link tags. We will use Bootstrap classes to make a navigation bar, right? So this file I have opened on the browser. Here you are able to see, guys, this is a link and another links, more than 5 links available on here. We will use Bootstrap classes to make a navigation bar. So let's get started to understand. I go to code editor and I assign the class on the main navigation bar, write the nav bar and write the space and write the nav bar expand, right? Then I use nav bar, assign the color light, right? Then I will use BG background color light, save, and I open the browser, refresh the page. Okay guys, you are able to see the background color available on here. I will use another classes to make a perfect navigation bar, right? So this is the div. Under the div I use class container, right? I use class container, save, open the browser, refresh the page. Okay, nav bar and 4 links, right? This is the nav bar text and nav bar text which available to display the link, right? I will use class nav bar, right? Save, open the browser, refresh the page. Okay, but I want to use this link convert to text or logo, right? So what I can do, I just write, guys, nav bar brand, say, open the browser, refresh the page, right? Now let's see to convert them into navigation bar. I mean, those are links. I will use Bootstrap classes to convert them. So this is a UL tag. Under the UL tag I use class nav bar and hyphen nav, right? Save, and I use each li tag. I will use Bootstrap classes nav atom, and under the link tag I use nav link, right? We will use same classes each li tag and also link. In the link section I will use nav link and I use class nav item, class nav link, class nav item, and then finally I use class nav link. Save the document, open the browser and refresh the page. Okay guys, you are able to see 4 links and 1 logo. Okay, this is our logo, right guys? Now I will show you another example. I decrease the size of the browser. Okay, this is a large size and I decrease the size of the browser. Then you are able to see no menus converted with the small size. So what I can do to convert them, I need to write the simple one word after the expand word. I use hyphen sign and sm, save, and then I open the browser and refresh the page. Okay guys, you're able to see. But when I make a responsive navigation bar and also toggle button, you know guys that 4 type lines will appear, and I will click on the 4 types line, then menus will appear. How I can do that? That's very simple, guys. First of all, I copy the simple navigation bar codes and paste on here, save, and open the browser, refresh the page. I increase the size of the browser here. Okay, I will use another Bootstrap classes to make a navigation bar with toggle buttons. First of all, you need to make a button after the anchor text. This is our anchor text and this is our logo, right? After this link you need to make a button, and I use class navbar toggler, right? Then I use data toggle double quotation. Under the double quotation I use collapse, and then you need to write the data target and enter the any name as you like, but before write the name you need to write the hash sign, then enter any name. I use navbar. Under the button tag I will need to make a logo, or I mean icons, which appear to 4 lines. So I use span tag and I use class navbar toggler icon, right? Save the document, and then finally you need to make a div. After the button tag I make a div, and I cut the closing div and paste after the last div, right? You can paste this div after before this div, but those are simple way. Okay, now I use class, I use collapse, and I use nav bar hyphen collapse, and then after the double comma I need to write id and double quotation. In this double quotation you need to pass this name without hash sign. Paste, save the document, open the browser and refresh the page. Okay guys, I decrease the size of the browser. Okay guys, you are able to see 3 lines, and I click on the lines, then you are able to see 4 menus or links appeared under the navbar, right? Now another important thing you need to know, I wanna use those menus and also search box in the strength. Okay, how I can do that? Guys, you need to copy the simple navigation code and then paste on the here, and I'm gonna make a input text box and also button which appeared in the navigation bar, right? So I need to make a form. After the closing UL tag I use form, and I remove the action. I need to assign the class form inline, right? Then I assign the margin. I use margin my, it means top and bottom 2, and I use my lg, means margin top and bottom large screen 0, right? And then I make an input text box, and I assign the class form control, which used to control your input text box, and then I assign the placeholder search. But few more thing you need to do is margin. I use margin right 2, and use same way my means margin top and bottom in large screen 0, right? Then finally you need to write the button to display the button search, and then I use color btn outline primary. So open the browser and refresh the page. Okay guys, you're able to see navbar for menus, search box, and also button appeared on here. I want to display those menus on the left side. So what I can do, guys, go to code editor, and this is your URL tag. You need to write the MR auto, it means margin right auto, and save the document. Open the code, browser, and the page. Okay, you are able to see, guys. So those are different classes which you use to display the different type navigation menus. I hope you are understood as well. Thank you very much for watching. See you next lecture, guys. Hello guys, welcome back. In previous lecture we have discussed all about basic Bootstrap classes which you use to display the navigation bar, right? In this video I'm gonna teach with you how you can use Bootstrap classes to make a navigation bar and also drop down menus. And I will teach you another thing which you use to display the different colors navigation bars and also many other things, right? So let's get started to understand. First of all, I copy the simple navigation code like this, copy it and go to below, and I paste the code on here, save the document, open the browser and refresh the page, right? This is our navigation bar. I will create another tab after the about, and I will use Bootstrap classes to make a drop down menu, right? So where is the about? Okay, this is the li closing tag. After the li closing tag I use li tag and assign the class nav atom and assign the another class drop down, right? Then we need to make a link hash demi link. Then you need to assign the class nav link, right? Then you need to assign another class drop down toggle which you use to display the arrow sign. Then you need to use data toggle attribute and drop down menu, and enter the text which display on the navigation bar. For example, I write drop down, say, open the browser, refresh the page. Okay, here you are able to see drop down text and also arrow appeared on the navigation bar. I will write the another classes to make a drop down menu. So after the closing li tag I make a div and assign the class drop down menu. Under the div I will make a link tag hash class drop down atom and enter the text name which appeared under the drop down menu. Copy the text whole line and paste many times, and I use privacy policy and I write the privacy policy and contact me. Save the document, open the browser and refresh the page. I click on the drop down arrow sign text. Here you are able to see 3 links appeared under the drop down menu, right guys? So I will teach you another thing. First of all, I copy the same simple navigation code like this, or I copy the form code. Okay, you can copy anyone navigation code. I just tell you how you can do that, and I will use many other colors to display the different colors navigation bar on the browser. First of all, I change the BG light to BG dark, and I save the code editor code and open the browser, refresh the page. Okay guys, you are able to see, but those are text are black. I wanna display those text whiteness are clear, so you need to change the dark light to dark. Already available light, I change the light to dark. Okay, you are able to see, guys. Now those are different colors. You just change the background color I use success. Okay, now I copy the same code and change the danger background color. Okay guys, okay, there are many other background color available, you know guys, and for white and many others you can write any one color to display the colorful navigation bar, right? Now the next thing is simple navigation bar. Do you want to make a simple navigation bar? Here is a simple code, URL, li and anchor text, link text. This code this code result appeared on here. You are able to see 4 links. So I want to make a navigation bar, so I just write class nav and I use class nav item, and I will make a assign the class nav link, right? So I use nav item class nav link class nav item class nav link class nav link item, sorry, class nav link. Save the document, open the browser, refresh the page. Okay guys, you're able to see, but I'm gonna use another class to active the available page or available link. So I go to my code editor, and this is a, for example, home page. I use sample active class, and after using active class you need to make assign another class nav pills. Save, open the browser, refresh the page. Okay guys, you're able to see guys, this is a active link, right? Now another thing, I copy the simple navigation bar code and paste on the paste on here. I will use horizontal row, so I need to write the content, justify content center. Save, open the browser, refresh the page. Okay, those are links appeared on this center. I copy the same code, I just change the one class name. I wanna display the navigation bar on the center, right side. I just write the justify content and class. Save the document, refresh the page. Okay guys, you are able to see. Now the next thing is I copy the simple code and paste on here, and I change the class to display those links on vertically, so I use flex column. Save, open the browser, refresh the page. Okay guys, you are able to see 1 2 3 4. Okay, and I use copy the code and paste here, and I will use nav class, which appear to display cover the whole line. Refresh. Okay, which get the whole page space. Here you are able to see between space between one link to second to third to four, right? Now finally I will use same navigation bar to make a drop down menu. So those are simple and basic way, you know guys, I have already explained you on above. I use class nav item, and I use anchor text hash class nav link drop down toggle. After the double comma you need to write the attribute data toggle and assign the class drop down, and enter the text which appeared on the browser drop down and we need to make a div to display the drop down menus and assign the class drop down menu, and under the div you need to make a link tag and assign the class drop down item and assign the class text which appeared on the browser. I just write the home. Save, open the browser and refresh the page. Okay, here you are able to see, guys, I click on it and those are drop down menus, right? Those are appeared on above. Why? Because I do not focus on margin, padding and many other things. I just tell you how you can use them to make a drop down menus using simple navigation bar or using colorful or many other navigation bar, right guys? So I hope you are understood as well. Thank you very much for watching. See you in next lecture, guys. Hello guys, welcome back. In previous lecture we have discussed all about the navigation classes in Bootstrap. In this video I'm gonna teach with you list group classes in Bootstrap. Right guys, so I will show you how you can use list group classes to make a list group on the browser. So I have written the basic HTML tags without using Bootstrap classes, and this file I have opened on the browser. You are able to see, guys. So we will use Bootstrap classes like list group to display the list group on the browser. Right guys, so let's get started to understand. First of all, I use class and the main UL tag, right? List group, right? Save, and then I will use list group item class on each li tag. Copy it and paste on the each li tag. Save the page, open the browser, refresh the page. Okay guys, right, but I wanna use the margin bottom file to make a space between each, this UL with another text like this, right? Now another thing, those are basically above I have used li tag and also list group item classes, but here you are able to see UL tag, and under the UL tag have a many links tag, right? I will use same Bootstrap classes with another class. I use same class list group, then I will use same class list group item. I save the page, open the browser, refresh the page here, right? But I will attach another class list group item action. Save, open the browser and refresh the page. Okay, now I copy the same class, this class, and paste on each anchor text. Save, open the browser, refresh the page. Okay guys, now the next thing is list group with different colors. You know guys, primary, success, info and many other colors like warning and many others. I will use same class like a list group, and I will use same class list group item, but I change the list group item. First I assign the same class because this is a normal class, and I copy the class and paste on each li. I just change the last word like this, primary, and I paste. This is a secondary, and I paste. This is a basically success, and I paste. This is the info, and I paste. Warning, paste. danger, and I paste the code, right, and finally I paste code and change the last to dark. Save, open the browser for the page. Okay guys, now another thing, JavaScript behavior in Bootstrap. So this is the div, and under this div have two divs. You don't focus on the classes like row and column, I will tell you on later. You just focus on the JavaScript behavior, right? First of all, I make a div under this div, right? This div class call 4, and I assign the class list group, and after the double comma I assign the role tab list, right? Under this div I make a anchor text and assign the hash sign and enter the any name as you like. Why I have used hash sign? Because I will make a link, anyone user will click on this link, then user will display the text or data with the same page, right? If you have knowledge in HTML and also CSS, you should know this way of the link, right? So I write the home, and then I assign the class list group item, list group item action, same, and then I assign the attribute data toggle and assign the list, right? Save, open the browser for the page. Okay, but I will use another class active. Save, open the browser for the page, right? Now I will make another link like about me, about, right, and use same classes. I do not use the active class because the first active class is already I have defined, and I use same another classes, another attribute like data toggle list, and I use the about me, right? Those are two links. Save, open the browser after the page, click it, right? But I wanna display the text. If anyone user click on the home page, then the data or text will appear on here. Anyone user click on about me, then the about me data or text will appear on here. So I will use the Bootstrap classes and also JavaScript to do this work, right? First of all, I make a div and I send the class tab hyphen pen, then I use fetch show. Show means the data will automatically display on the browser. After anyone user click on the home page, I will attach home ID on here. First I use the ID and I attach this link with this div, right? Anyone user click on the home link, then this div will data appear on the browser, right? Now another thing you need to do is write the role tab panel, right, and write the anything else on here, home page data, right? Save, and then open the browser, refresh the page, right? Home page data. Now I will make another div and make assign the same class fed without using show word, because this text will automatically display. Anyone user will click on about page, then this text, this div data will appear on the browser. Okay, so I use role tab panel about me page data. save, open the browser, refresh the page. Okay, another thing guys, we need to connect this div with this link. So you need to assign the ID and ID name. Save, open browser, refresh the page. Okay, right, about page data and home data, about data, right. So another thing, pages. So I will show you how you can use list, group and also pages. First of all, I use list group and I assign the class list group item, list group item. I just write the list group item, right, and assign the each li tag. Save, open the browser for the page, right. I will display the page after this 3 or 2 text. So what I can do guys, first step, for example, I wanna display the page after 3 words, so we need to make a span tag and I assign the 100, right, and I assign the class page and assign the color. For example, I use primary. Save, open the browser for the page. Okay, I want to display this page on the right side, so we need to write another class d flex and justify content between class. Save, open the browser for the page. This text is not center, so you need to write the atom align atoms center. Save, open the browser for the page, right. Now finally is a breadcrumb. I remove j and first of all UL tag I assign the class breadcrumb, and this is a li only tag I assign the breadcrumb atom, right. Just to write the same class breadcrumb, and this is a li with anchor text. You need to write the just a class breadcrumb item, right. So I copy the li tag class and paste on here, and I copy the class like this and paste on here, copy it, this class atom breadcrumb atom and paste on here, right, 3 times. Save, open the browser for the page guys. This is a without link text, and this link also text, and those are links. I hope guys you are understood as well. Thank you very much for watching. See you next lecture guys.
Hello guys, welcome back. In previous lecture we have discussed all about the list group classes in Bootstrap. In this video I'm going to teach with you form classes in Bootstrap, right? So this file I have opened on the browser. Here you are able to see guys, I do not use Bootstrap classes in this file. Okay, so we will use Bootstrap classes, form classes, to design our form with different ways. Right, so let's get started to understand. First of all, you are able to see this is a form tag, and this is a closing form tag. Under this form have many input fields, checkboxes, button available. Here you are able to see 1 2 3 and selection bar, one text area and one button, right, and also some text. I will use Bootstrap classes to design the form. First of all, I assign the class on the main div like this. Sorry, I need to go on up here. Okay, first I assign the class form group, right? Save, and then this is the input text field. In this tag, I will assign the class. You can assign the class any place on the input text field, right? I wanna use, I assign the class form control. This is a main class. Do you want to add another class? I mean, do you want to increase or decrease input text field? So you need to write the form hyphen control. SM means small, LG means large, right? Save and open the browser, refresh the page. Okay, name. This is the input text field, small size. And when I decrease the size, just write LG. Save. In the browser, refresh the page. Okay, but I use SM. I will use LG on here. This time I just write the class name form guru, and this is a input text field. I will assign the same class form control LG, and this is the text. Here you are able to see, guys. First I refresh the page. This is the text. I think this is okay. I will use those text or display demi color. So we need to assign the class font text muted. Save. In browser, refresh the page. Okay. Now I will use same classes. Class form guru. This is a div. Under this div have a one label and one input text field. I set the class form control. Save. Open the browser, refresh the page. Right. Now I will use a guys set class form. Okay, form group, and I will assign the class on select tag here. This is select tag and closing select tag. Under select tag have two options. I will assign the class on select tag form control. Save. Open the browser, refresh the page. This is our select tag, and this is our text area. I will use text area class. First you need to assign the class form group. Then this is your text area. Okay, the text area tag. I will assign the class form control. That's it. Save. With the browser, refresh the page. Right. And this is another button here. Okay, I will use same class form guru, and I will assign the class input type class form control, and this is a text which will appear on the browser, but I want to display the text on demi color, so we need to use same color class form text muted. Save. Open the browser, refresh the page. Right here you are able to see, guys. Okay, form check. Those are 3 radio buttons and 1 check boxes. 3 radio button and 1 checkbox, and also 1 button. I will use bootstrap classes on each input radio type button, and also, guys, a checkbox, right? So first of all, I use form check, right? Form check, and this is a label tag. Under the label tag have an input text field. I use class form check label, and I will assign the class on input text field, radio button class form check input, right? Save. Those are 1, 2 and 3 2 radio buttons and 1 checkbox. So I will use same classes, each div class form check and class form check label, class form check input. This is a div, and I assign the class send form check, and this is the label tag form check label, and I will assign the class form check input, right? Okay, finally I will assign the same class form check and class form check label. This is the input text field. I will assign the class form check input, right? And this is a button. I will use class btn success. Save, open the browser, refresh the page, guys. Okay, guys, there are no difference between already displayed the radio buttons and checkbox. Just a few things are changed, right? Now inline form I will use, guys, class form inline class, and I will use form control on each input text tag form control. This is a div. In this div I will use same class form check, and I will assign the class on the label section form check label, and input text field I will use, guys, form check input, because this is a checkbox. So I will use btn success. Save, open the browser and refresh the page. Okay, 1 2 and radio button, do you want to use margin right, left and right? To save, open the browser with the page, right? I will assign the, where is the radio button? Okay, I use left. Okay, and I will use the margin L to save, open the browser with the page, right? Now the form row class, this is a form row. I use class, sorry, I need to assign the class on the div. This is a div. Under this div have two divs, right? One, two divs. Each div have an input text field, right? So I will assign the class form group, so form inline, and I will assign the class form div class another div. This is a div, right? So I use form group, and sorry, I use call, right? This is a column, and I send the class form control class call class form control, right? Save, in the browser, refresh the page. I think I form control. I think I need to change the classes. Form control, no, form inline. I think I need to change a class, like, okay, a form row. Save, open the browser, refresh the page. Okay, guys, right? Now the next thing is validation. Form validation. I use class form group, right? And I will use the class on each input text field form control and form invalid is invalid, right? And I will use same class form group, and then I use, guys, same class form control control is valid. This is a div. Under this div I will use another class form control is x. Which class I wanna use, just a minute. Invalid. Okay, invalid feedback. Okay, class form group and finally I will use same class like this, copy it and paste here, and I will use same class like invalid feedback on the div tag which have a password does not match. Save, open the browser for the page. Okay guys, here I think I need to assign the class on password input text field. Password, okay, form, okay, here this is a mistake, form control. Okay guys, okay, those are different form classes in Bootstrap. I have used them step by step. I hope you are understood as well. Thank you very much for watching. See you next lecture guys.
Hello guys, welcome back. In previous lecture we have discussed all about the form classes in Bootstrap. In this video I'm gonna teach with you input classes in Bootstrap. So I have written the div and also input text tag which display the input text boxes on the browser. We will use Bootstrap classes like input classes, input group classes that will help you to design your input text box. Right guys, so this file I have opened on the browser. Here you are able to see guys, input text fields and some text icons, $sign numbers and many other things. I will use Bootstrap classes like input group classes to set up our input text field. Right, let's get started to understand. I go to my code editor and this is a div and I have assigned the class container. Under the container have a lot of divs. Each div have an input text field, radio button and many other things, right? So first of all I will tell you, this is a div, right? This div closing tag, right? And in this div have a one div, and under the div have a span tag, and I have used included the @ and also input text field. I will use Bootstrap class like class input group, right? This is the output class, but we need to assign the class on the another div like this, class input group repent, right? Then finally I wanna use the class name input group text, and finally I will use guys class form control. I will tell you the each thing which are used to set up your input text field, right? Open the browser, refresh the page. Okay guys, here you are able to see this is the input text field. I used the class form control, and input group is used to group them like your input text field and sign like this, right? And under the input group class have input group prepend class which used to set up your @ or any other icons, right? And you must be write the class name input group text which used to connect your input text box and also this sign, anyone sign. Okay, so we will use same classes on each div, input text field and also span tag. So I use class input group and I use class form control. this is a div outback div. So this is the outback out of the div. Here I use same class like this, right? Under div have I span tag, and you are able to see, guys, this is a div. Under this div have I span tag, so I need to write input group prepend, and you need to assign the class on span tag input group text, right? Save, open the browser, refresh the page. This is input text field and input text. I refresh the page. Okay, now you will be able to use same classes on the each div class input group, and out of the span tag, this is a div. Under this div have a span tag. You know, guys, I have already explained you input group prepend, right? And I will assign the class input group text, right? Save, and I need to assign the class form control. Save, open the browser, refresh the page, right? Okay, now I will use input group class, and then I use guys input group prepend class, and I will use input group text, right? And I will use input form control, and I will use input prepend, input group prepend, and input group text. Save, open the browser. Here this is a text, and this sign and also this sign I have used Bootstrap classes and refresh it. Okay, I think I set up the prepend. Save with the page, right here. Okay, guys, I use input group class, input group prepend, and use same class input group text, and I use the class name form control. Save, up in the browser for the page, right? This is a checkbox, right here, checkbox and input text field. I will use same classes input group prepend class input group text form control. Save, open the browser for the page. Okay, I think I need to form control input group text prepend. Where is the problem? Okay, I use class form control. Okay, guys, but where is a sign? I think I didn't use sign on here. Okay, which sign have available on here? I just write the sign. Okay, checkbox. Okay, where is the checkbox? Form control, input group prepend and checkbox form control. I remove it and I will check it. Save, open the browser for the page. Okay, guys, here, right? I don't need to write the form control class on the input text field, right? Save. Okay, then I will use, guys, radio button class here, radio button, and numbers I mean dollars, and input text field. So I will use Bootstrap classes, class input group, class input group prepend, and this is pen tag. I will use same class input group text. So open the browser for the page, right? But I think I need to, this is just fine. And okay, I will use same classes on here, class input group prepend, and then class input group text, and finally I will use guys class form control. So open the browser for the page, right? Okay, now finally the search box. Okay, what is the button, type of button? So okay, button and search box. So I will use input group class, and I have already included the input group prepend class. I don't remove it because I have written the code many times to remember them, and I will tell you on the each tag which display on the input text field with different ways, right? Okay, so I will use guys input group text, save, and I will use class btn success, save, open the browser for the page. Where is the problem? Input group text btn success, input group btn success prepend, right, groups, right? Okay, I need to write the form control class, say okay guys, right? But I think I need to change the class. I will check it, input group and input group prepend, input group text and btn success. That's correct, but why? Okay, I remove the text, save, and open the browser for the page, right? Okay, that's perfect. So just write the input group class, and in this group have a button, and I have already written the input group class on above, and the above section have a input text field, right? And then I used the div. In this div have a span tag and also button tag. So you need to assign the class on the span tag input group, and you need to assign the class on the button tag like btn success primary info danger. You can write any one color as you like. So I hope you understood as well. Thank you very much for watching. See you in next lecture guys. Hello guys, welcome back. In previous lecture we have discussed all about the alert and progress classes in Bootstrap. In this video I'm gonna teach with you table classes and also pagination classes in Bootstrap. So I have written the basic HTML tags which display the tables and also links on the browser. This file I have opened on the browser. Here you are able to see guys. I will use Bootstrap classes like table and pagination classes to design the tables and also paginations, right? So let's get started to understand. Open your code editor, and this is a table tag, starting table tag and closing table tag. First I assign the simple class table, save, and then open the browser and refresh the page. Right, this is a normal table class. Now the next is, this is another table tags. I will use another class table rock, save, and then open the browser, refresh the page. Right, then the next thing is table head. I will use same class but change the another class. I use table, right? This is the table head, t head, table heading. I assign the class table doc, save, open the browser, refresh the page. Right, stripped table. Okay, I will use same class but I will change another class, table stripped, save, and open the browser, refresh the page. Right, this is a split table. Now the border table, I will use border table class to table border. That's it, save, open the browser, refresh the page. Right, this is a table border table. Now how are able table in Bootstrap? So guys, I will use table hover class, save, and then open the browser, refresh the page. Right, I hover the mouse on each row, then you are able to see the color will change, color has been changed. Right, now the small table. So guys, I just write class table sm, and I'm gonna use another class table hover table stripped, save, and open the browser for the page. Right, I will decrease or increase the size, then you are able to see. Right, okay, now the next thing is paginations. Okay, pagination. Here I will use the class pagination, and I will use the class in the li tag pagination, page item, and this is a link tag. Right, so I will use page link class, and then I will use same classes on each li tag and also anchor text, page item, page link class page item, and then class page link. Where is the code? Okay, pagination, just a minute guys. Variable, okay, table pagination. Okay, and then I use class page item, class page link. Right, and I use class page item and page link, save, open the browser, refresh the page. Right, but I will not disable the previous button, and also I will use the another class to activate the number 1 button. It means this is a stable page. Right, so I will use the first disabled. Now another li tag, under the li tag have a link tag, so I use active class, save, open the browser, refresh the page. Right, this is a disable. Now you will be able to use guys to align the pagination. So I use class pagination and justify center. Then I will use same classes like page item, class page item, disabled, and I will use same class on the anchor text, page link. Right, so I copy the class, paste on here, I remove and active, and I just copy the class and paste on here. What is this? Okay, copy it, paste, and I will copy the another class like link, page link, and paste under the anchor text. Save and open the browser, refresh the page. Right now, another thing is pagination white side. So I just write the class pagination justify and I will use same classes like class page atom disabled, and I will use the page link class page atom active. This is the active page, number 1 page, class page link. Okay, class page atom and class page link, class page atom, and then class page link, class page atom, class page link. Right, save and open the browser, refresh the page. Right, and then we need to use another class like pagination large and small size. Just write the class pagination LG. Right, okay, I cut the class and paste on the under the UL tag, and I will use same classes page atom, copy it, paste, right, and I will use page link class on each anchor text. So copy it and paste and paste. Save, open the browser for the page. Right, and I will use the disabled active class. Right, save, open the browser for the page. Right, now the next thing is I will use same class but change the another thing, pagination and then pagination sn. Okay, so I will use same classes like page atom disabled and class page link, class page atom active, and this is the anchor page link. Okay, and save, and I will use the same classes on each li tag and also anchor text, class page link, class page atom, okay, page link, class page atom, and finally I will use class page link. So open the browser for the page, guys. Okay, those are different classes like table and pagination, which used to display the tables with different ways, and also pagination. So I hope you are understood as well. Thank you very much for watching. See you next lecture, guys. Hello guys, welcome back. In previous lecture we have discussed all about the pagination and table classes in Bootstrap. In this video I am gonna teach with you card classes in Bootstrap. Right guys, so card classes is design your text, image and other things which will appear on the browser. So I have written a lot of HTML tags like div and h1, h2, link tag and many other things available in this code editor. This file I have opened on the browser. Here you are able to see, guys. Now I will use Bootstrap classes like card, then we will design our text, image and also links. Right, so let's get started to understand. First of all, I use the class card. Right, save, and then this is a div and I assign the class card body. This is a simple class and a card body and also card class. I open the browser, refresh the page, right? This is a normal. Now simple card in Bootstrap, there are three types like H4, H6, paragraph text and also link tags. Those tags are available under the div tag, and this div under have another div, right? So first of all you need to assign the class on main div. This is out of the div, right? So I assign the class card. Under this div have one div and two headings, one paragraph and one anchor text, right? So the next div you need to assign the class called body, right? Save. And then I wanna assign the class to display those text as a title, so I just write the card title, right? And I wanna display those text will appear on the browser as a subtitle, so I just write the card subtitle. Then those are basically text, simple text. I will use Bootstrap class like card text. This is a link. I will convert it to link to button, so I just write the class btn and assign the any one color as you like. I just write the outline success save, and then open the browser, guys, refresh the page, right? This is your title, subtitle, simple text and your button, right? Now I will use the card class to design our image, text, title, simple text and also link, right? So this is a text, image and text code. I will use Bootstrap class like class card, and under the card I have a image. I will assign the class card img top, right? Save. And this is a div, and I assign the class card body. Under the body I will assign the class card title, and this is the paragraph text. I assign the class card text. This is the link text, link tag. I will use Bootstrap class btn success outline success. Save. Open the browser, refresh the page, right, guys? This is the image, title and those text. This is the button, right? So card with header in Bootstrap. So I will use same class like card, and I will use those text will appear as a header section, so I just write the class card header. And then this is the div. I assign the class card body. Those data like h4, paragraph and anchor text will appear as a body, right? Body section. So I will use Bootstrap class card title, class card text, class btn success. Save and open the browser, refresh the page, right? This is a your card title text, sample title, text and also button. Now header footer centered in Bootstrap. I wanna display I wanna use the header footer and also align in the Bootstrap using card class. I can do that. First of all you need to assign the class card, and I will assign the class card header, okay? And I will assign the class card body, class card title, class card text and this is a link text, so I just write the BTN's outline success, right? And this is another div, so I will use Bootstrap class footer card footer. Save and open the browser, refresh the page, right? This is your header, this is your footer, this is a simple title and text also link, and I used button class to convert it, right? Now card with navigation bar. Okay, first of all you need to assign the class card, and this is a div, just write the card header, right? And then the next thing is you need to assign the class. Okay, I wanna use the navigation bar, so I just write the class nav tab, right? This is a div. Under this div have a ul, li and also link text, so you just write the class nav tabs, right? And this is a ul text, so you need to assign the class card tab, card header tabs, right? And then I will use nav items. Save, open the browser for the page, right? This is the normal things, but I will use another Bootstrap classes like class card nav item, and I will use class nav link, class nav item, class nav link, class nav item, class nav link, right? And this is another div. In this div have a h2 paragraph and anchor text, so I just write the class card body, class card title, and class card text, class card btn success, outline success. That's looking so nice. Okay, save, and then open the browser, refresh the page, right? But I think I need to change or rearrange the classes like div, so I just write the card header, and I will assign the class on here nav tab and card header tabs, right? Save, and then open the browser, refresh the page. Okay, right? But I wanna use another class like active. Save and open the browser, refresh the page. What is this? Okay, I remove it and I will use this class on here. Okay, right? So those are different card classes in Bootstrap. Now another classes available in the Bootstrap like card to design your image, backgrounds and many other things, but this video is too long, so I will tell you on later. So thank you very much for watching. See you next lecture, guys. Hello guys, welcome back. In previous lecture we have discussed all about the card classes in Bootstrap. In this video I'm gonna teach with you card classes to design your image, and you will be able to use background colors, outline of the card and many other things. So this is the code all about HTML, and I have included the images in this project, and this file I have opened on the browser here. You are able to see, guys, right? So in previous lecture we have covered all about things like card with navigation and many other things. In this video I'm gonna teach with you how you can use card class to set up your image and background colors, outline and many other things, right? So let's get started to understand. Open your code editor, and first of all I will use card class, card and bg doc and text white, right? And this is the image, this image available under this div, right? So I will assign the class card img, right? Then I want to display those text overlay of the image, I mean top of the image. So I can write the class card image hyphen overlay, right? Then you need to write the class card title. This text, I mean those text will appear as a title on the image, and I'm going to display those text as a normal text, and those text will display dimmy color like text mutate, right? Save and then open the browser for the page, right? Your card title, your text and dimmy I mean text, and this is your image. Now background colors, same way you can use it, card bg primary, text white, right? And then this is a header div, so I assign the class card header and card body, and I will assign the class card title. Those text will appear as a title, right? And those text I will assign the class card text. Save, open the browser for the page, right? So you can use many other colors like secondary. I will write the code quickly to save the time. I know you have understood as well all about classes. I will use same classes on each div, so just a minute guys. Card body, card title and then card text, right? So I will assign same classes but change the color. Success, text white, card title header, card body, card title, card text. Okay, any other things I will assign the class card bg danger and class card header, class card title I mean body, class card title, card text, right? And I will assign class card bg warning and then card header, card body, card title, card text, right? So guys, just a minute, I will write more than three classes, I mean three portions. Card bg, okay, one more thing I need to enter text white, and okay bg info, text white, card header, card body, card title, class card text. Two more thing we need to do, class card bg light. I don't write the text white. Okay, card body, and then card title, card text, right? Last thing we need to do, card bg doc, and then text white. Okay, card class card body, class card title, class card text. Save and open the browser for the page. Okay, I have already mentioned primary. What is the next color name? Primary and secondary. Okay, secondary. Save. Okay guys, you are able to see different colors with the card modes. Okay, little white. And what is this header? Okay, I will tell you on the next thing is card outline. I mean, without them. Okay, this is a light and dark. I think I need to change the card bg doc. Okay, I removed it, and then save. Okay guys, just a minute, I need to change the card header. Card, okay, right, and I think I need to change it. This is a normal classes, right? So okay, now another thing, card outline. I wanna display the outline of the each card, so I can do that. Just write the class name, class card border, and assign a color. Just write the card border and color name, that's it. And those are same way, card header, class card body, card title, card text, right? Save, and then open the browser for the page, right? Header, your title, your text. You will be able to use the same classes but change the color. So I write the each color, secondary, class header, class card body, class card title, class card text. So just a minute guys, I will write the each class name on each section. Those classes are same, I just change the color. Class card header, class card body, class card title, class card text, right? Save. More than a lot of things I just remove, right? Just remove them. You just know the basic class card, and then card, I mean border, and enter the any one color as you like, right? Save, open the browser. What is this? Okay, okay, now another thing is card group. Those are basically different cards. Simple card title, card title, card title, and each card title have a different text. I mean same text, but you know. Okay, so first of all, this is a div. Okay, this div have many other divs. Okay, so first of all, you need to write the class on the main div, card group. Then use same classes, card, that's it. class card body, class card title, class card text. This is another div, so you just write the class name card, that's it, right? And just write the same classes, card body, card title, card text, class card title, body, card title, card text, right? Save, and then open the browser for the page, right? Those are different cards with attached, right? You are able to see, guys, 3 cards attached with the same row. Okay, now the another thing, card deck. Card deck class is used to make a space between each card, right? So just write the card deck and just write the same classes like card body and card title, and then card text. Okay, I will write the class card body, card title, and then class card text. Finally, I will write the same class card body, and then card text, title, card text. Save and open the browser for the page, right? One card, second and third card. Here you are able to see between space on each card, right? Now the columns card. Okay, in this section you will be able to see the image, 1, 2 and also 3 image, but I just change the what I can do 6. Okay, this is the 8, and where is the, okay, I just change the JPG extension. Okay, 1, 2 and 3 images available. Okay, so we will use Bootstrap classes like card columns and cards to set up our image and also text, right? So guys, first of all we need to assign the class card columns. Then the next thing is this is another div. In this div you need to assign the class card, and this is a image tag. I will assign the class card image fluid, right? Save. Now the next is, this is another div. I will assign class card body, card text, and then card title, and card text. Save, open the browser for the page, right? Now the another thing is I will assign the class card, and this is a block code, right? So I assign the class card body code, right? And this is a small tag. I will assign the class text muted. So I will assign the class on each div section which available image and text, right? So I will assign the class card image fluid, and then card title, card text, card text muted, right? and this is the div. In this div I have a text, so I just write a class code, and block code I will assign a class card body quote, and paragraph tag I will assign a class card text, and I will assign a class text muted. Right, this is a div, and I will assign a class card body, card title, card text, and class text muted. Right, this is the image. This is a div. In this image div have a image, so I just write the class card, and I will assign a class card have an image fluid. Right, now this is another div card body quarter, and card text, and text muted. I have basically written a lot of times code to remember them, then I make a video to tell you how you can do that. Right, so this time I don't remove this class. This is a normal class text muted, so I don't remove it. Right, and this is the final div. I will assign the class card body, and guys card title, card text, and class text muted. So open the browser for the page. Right guys, those are 3 images, and each image have a simple text. Right, those are attached image with the text, and this image is separate, and also text is a separate, and this is another card. Right, so I hope you are understood as well. Thank you very much for watching. See you in next lecture guys. Hello guys, welcome back. In previous lecture we have discussed all about the card classes in Bootstrap. In this video I'm going to teach with you media object classes in Bootstrap. So this file I have opened on the browser. Here you are able to see guys different images, same images available with different sections, and also text available. Right, I will use Bootstrap class like media object or media, then we will be able to see to set up our image and also text. Right guys, so let's get started to understand. I go to my code editor, and first of all I assign the class media. Then this is the image. Under this div have an image, and also another div have a heading tag and also text. Right, so first of all you need to assign the class on main div media, then I will assign a class on the image deflex. Right, and then this is a div. I will assign the class media body. That's it. Save, and then open the browser. This is the default, okay, without Bootstrap class. I refresh the page. Right, but I wanna use the margin right side. Okay, margin right 3. Save. Right, that's great. Now the nesting media objects, there are 2 images and also some text. Right, I will use Bootstrap class like media to configure them or set up them. So first of all you need to assign the class media. This is the main div. Under this div have 2 images and many divs like this. In this div have a heading tag and also another div. Right, so the next thing is you need to assign the class media body, but we need to assign the class on image deflex. Set. Now the another thing, this is the div. In this div have anchor text, and under the anchor text, I mean link tag, have a image. So you need to assign the class on the main div media, then you need to assign a class on anchor text deflex, right? And then save, open the browser, refresh the page, right? But I'm gonna use the margin right side, margin right 3, save. Okay, and I will assign a class on the next media margin top 2, save, right? I think I will assign a class 3. Okay guys, now you will be able to see guys, those image are appeared with text and also space between one image and second image. Now the next thing is you will be able to use bootstrap class like media to align the text and also image. I go to below. Now another thing is I will assign a class on here, media. Okay, this is the image, right? And this is the top aligned, right? This is a top aligned code. I will assign a class, just write class media and assign a class deflex and align hyphen self start class media body, save, open the browser with the page, right? Top of the image and top of the text. I will assign another class to center the image, I mean image and also text. So first you need to assign a class media and assign a class deflex, class media body, and I'm gonna display the image on the center. So you just write the align self center, save, open the browser for the page, right? And I'm gonna use the margin right side 3. Okay, that's great. Now the bottom align or bottom of the image, class media, the whole process are same, just change the align, class deflex align self and the next thing is you need to assign the class on the another div media body, save, open the browser for the page, right? Top of the image, I mean bottom of the image, and those text appeared on the top. Now the next is media list, right? Media list, there are 3 images and also some text and also bullets appeared. I will use media list class to set up them. So first of all you need to assign the class unstyled media, list unstyled. Then the next is, this is the li tag, you just write the class media, class deflex, and this is your another div, just write the media body, that's it. Use some classes, media, class deflex, and then media body, and guys just write the class media, class deflex, class media body, that's it. Save, and then open the browser for the page, guys. Okay, those are images and also text, but I'm gonna display the margin MB2 1, and I will assign the margin bottom 1, margin bottom